Welcome back to Ask Jim, where leaders get real-life answers to real-life business problems. I'm your host, Jim Hazboun, and I'm CEO of EXXEED. And today we're going to tackle what I consider one of the most overfunded and underplanned initiatives in corporate America, artificial intelligence, or AI. The question we're going to tackle today is, how do you lead when your company's pouring millions into AI, but no one's thinking about the human side of it? And this concept is based on a question we got from one of our viewers. She's a chief people officer of a large financial services company in San Diego. And she writes, "Dear Jim, my company is investing heavily in AI platforms, tools, and data infrastructure. We're talking automation, machine learning, generative AI. Every buzzword is getting funded. But no one's talking about how do we actually drive adoption. There's no communication plan, no behavioral training, and no change strategy. I know this will fail without a people strategy. How do I make the case in an AI-driven transformation, and how do I frame this conversation with my leadership team?" Okay, excellent question. Let me start off with a scenario I've seen play out at a company over the last 12 months. A large healthcare organization launched an enterprise-wide AI initiative, chatbots for internal ops, predictive analytics for decisioning, and AI-assisted tools for HR and finance. The tech, it was robust, the vision was very bold, and the investments substantial. But there was one problem. No one knew how to use it. Worse, no one trusted it. The employees were terrified that this would eliminate their jobs. Managers didn't know how to explain it. And so employees quickly resisted it and found workarounds to the tools. 12 months in, the adoption stalled, and the executive sponsors began to question the ROI on these initiatives. This is actually very common with AI initiatives. According to one Gartner report, 80% of AI initiatives will never reach production scale, mostly due to lack of change management, communication, and integration. Another report by McKinsey states that only 11% of organizations have achieved what they consider meaningful financial returns on their AI investment. Only 11%. The bottom line is the issue isn't the technology. It's the adoption side. It's the people side. Think of it this way. You're rolling out a state-of-the-art new jumbo jet, the most advanced technology, the best features. But here's the problem. The pilots haven't been trained on how to fly this new jet. The crew hasn't been briefed on the new features, and passengers were afraid because they didn't know what to expect. So based on that, I don't think this jet's getting very far. And that's where organizational change management can help. It ensures people aren't just aware of the change, but they're ready, capable, and willing to drive that change. AI adoption isn't about technology. It's about behavioral shift at scale. And that only happens when you have an intentional change strategy. Okay, so here are the big takeaways as you have the conversation with your organization. Number one, AI is not a plug-and-play solution. It requires new mindsets, new workflows, and in some cases, new roles. In some cases, it's no different than any other change initiative. The people readiness and adoption is the key to get the desired outcomes. And that's what OCM does. It helps translate AI strategy into behavioral changes that drive business outcomes. Number two, AI adoption fails without trust. And trust isn't built by code. It's built by transparency, communication, and consistent reinforcement. Number three, AI initiatives don't fail technically. They fail culturally. If people don't trust it, are afraid of negative impact, or don't understand it, they'll find ways to work around it and resist it. Number four, OCM makes AI usable, scalable, and sustainable. It's not about hand-holding. It's about readiness, accountability, and organizational intelligence. And number five, AI initiatives are no different than any other change initiatives. As I mentioned earlier, using OCM is critical, in order for you to have any change initiative and to be able to achieve the business outcomes of those initiatives. We work with many companies to help them connect their AI strategy to their business outcomes using OCM. Okay, I hope this helped you frame this conversation with your organization. And if this has helped you, please don't hesitate to hit the like and the subscribe button. And if you're trying to turn your tech initiative into a strategic enabler, talk to us at EXXEED. We integrate AI transformation with our smart OCM framework, so your teams aren't just reacting to change, they're driving it. Also, I'd invite you to check out our smart OCM playbook. You can download it on our website. I believe we have a link in the description. It's a great resource for you to start having these conversations with your leadership. And with that, thank you again for joining us today on Ask Jim. I'm Jim Hazboun, and let's always lead smarter together.